A cardboard box weighing 50 chocolate bars settled into my arms like an unbearable levy. A school fundraiser is a dubious adventure disguised as a noble cause. The official version was computers. Though, truth be told, our Battlestar 2003 model still clicked along just fine through word processors and basic math. The bestseller will bring the class pizza, the teacher announced. Fantastic arithmetic, I do the grinding, and everyone else would chew on pepperoni. When I got home, I ran into the first obstacle. Mom, the moment she spotted the foil, tore open a bar. $2 for me, Mom, I sighed, reaching for an imaginary ledger. Put it on my tab, she tossed over her shoulder, already enjoying the glaze. Of course, that debt was promptly written off into the symbol of family relationships. By the end of the week, my business plan was falling apart. The family had destroyed 5 bars without paying a cent. Going door to door felt like a pilgrimage through purgatory. The first house simply didn't open. In the second, a woman with a lofty expression informed me she was on a diet, as if I were offering poison. The third house answered with silence. And in the fourth I walked into a trap. An elderly lady marinated me for half an hour with stories about her grandson, showing me photos with gaze. The result, 0 sales and wasted time. At school it wasn't any better. Trying to offer chocolate to classmates was like trying to sell sand in the desert. Everyone was holding the exact same box. We just stood there and stared at one another, realizing how pointless the whole process was. And then Derek showed up. A marketing thunderstorm who sold 200 bars in a couple of days. The secret to his genius was simple and harsh. His father had, in no uncertain terms, forced his subordinates to buy up the entire stock. Pure corporate despotism, not fair competition. While Derek basked in glory, my balance sheet plunged into the red. Sold 3, eaten by Mom, 5. I was bankrupt on my own enthusiasm. The denouement came on deadline day. Where's the money? The teacher asked sternly. I laid a pathetic $16 on the table. And the rest? That's all I managed to move, I said, sliding the almost box toward her. You didn't even try. Disappointment rang in her voice. Didn't try. I'd gone through every circle of neighborhood indifference and heard no 30 times, standing on strangers' porches. In the end, Derek got his triumphant pizza. I sat in class chewing a slice, formerly earned by someone else's father, feeling the taste of injustice on my lips. And in my locker, in darkness and oblivion, 34 bars slowly grew a whitish bloom, a monument to my failed career as a door-to-door salesman.